All right, no time to check any time. 3 minutes past 8 o'clock. Somebody done they call me already. Open mic Friday. Who they decide?
Hello.
Yes. Who they talk there?
I didn't know.
Yes, okay. Okay, I didn't know. You know $1 more. Nice one. Correct. Welcome. Yes. Go ahead quickly. Yes.
See, I want to talk about nation building.
Nation building. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You see, the Bible tells me, say, righteousness exalts a nation. But sin is a reproach to any people. That sin, we can change down to corruption. This corruption is a reproach to any people. You see, this country has the potential to be very, very great. But we have problem. And that problem must be tackled headlong. Until we do it. You see, our problem be like, we know we have problems, we don't want to talk about it. And it be like the person will get wound for leg. You don't put anything to stop the wound from going worse. You only use bandage to wrap them. What do you think will happen to that leg? That leg,
the wound will fester.
I tell you, if you don't cut them, the person will die through tetanus infection. So what am I trying to say? We need to look at that problem and face it. Yesterday, I glanced what you are saying. You are trying to correct that person so that it doesn't go towards ethnic profiling.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
But you know one thing, it is true. It is not good to profile ourselves. But if you don't talk people who are doing that thing, they be hiding under that thing, say, make we not profile anybody. I'm not saying that it's good to mention a particular tribe, but we need to really sit down as a country and talk to ourselves. How do we solve this problem? Because if we don't solve this problem with time, I tell you the truth, it will be very hard for us to become a nation. It will remain a country forever. That's what I have to say.
All right. ID Noble from Rosso, thank you so much. I like, say you touched that yesterday talk. Because ethnic profiling, really they help. I understand, say, some of these things, we got to talk about them. But at the same time, if they talk about them, can they profile a particular ethnic group, especially in a time like this, when it be, say, in a time like this, when we see the whole thing, whether they have on this person go say south, southeast, Muslim ticket, Christian, we they hear those kind of things, then we go still come for radio, can they profile one ethnic group, go make sense. That's not why yesterday they tried to correct that, my brother, I think Philip also, they try to correct them, say say Fulani headsmen, just like say Igbo IPOB. Not be everybody may be Igbo be IPOB. Not be everybody may be Fulani be heads, will be bandits or be they attack people for bush, they attack people for farm. I know some Fulani people where they respond, they do their thing. So if you just generalize, now you say they're fair on the people will not be part of that thing where they talk about. So address the issue instead of generalizing. It's just like say Yoruba people they do this one. No, you just call the whole tribe. Or you just say Hausa people, or you just say no. So that not waiting that they try to talk yesterday. And I thank God say you understand where they come from. Thank you so much, ID Noble from Orozo. Okay. Quickly, 7 minutes past 8 o'clock. Big talk on Top Citizen FM 93.7 today on Friday, normally an open mic Friday. And we guys rush them quickly. Anything where you get to talk, any headline with your chest from Monday. Go reach today will be Friday. Now the time to drop them as it is hot. Before 15 minutes, before 8:15, make we rush one or two of the things that were in your mind that make we talk about them very, very quickly. All right, the numbers they there to call 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. Morning, my brother.
Hello, good morning, Samuel.
Samuel from Apo, welcome back.
About what is my mind now? This is about this Buhari when say if he come down from a president, he go far from Nigeria.
He go far from Aso Rock, not from Nigeria.
He go far from Aso Rock. I don't make you not go believe what do the thing go say. Whether not Buhari, whether not Buhari, because all the people who don't from all of them, they did Nigeria.
Hold on. Before we go talk too much, you complete this thing. You know what he talk? He say I have plans to stay far. Say no go interrupt or interfere with the next administration. Say he can go for Daura. If you not stress him too much for that, I didn't talk him jokingly. Actually, he was actually joking. Say if you not stress me for Daura, I go rush go Niger, go stay because Niger actually they close to Katsina there. So that one not supposed to whip up whether na him or not. That talk is dead on arrival normally.
So want to see how big is that? That's just the lady. If you come up for want to see how.
Making the right letter. Making the right letter like our former president. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Samuel. Samuel said we want to still be hearing from our president, even if we don't even if your tenure don't finish, when you don't retire, we still want to be hearing from you. He can be writing letter like the other former presidents. Write a long letter addressing key issues, national issues. We want to hear from him. That according to Samuel from Apo. 9 minutes past 8 o'clock. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. Now the numbers them to call this morning. Now open mic Friday. Now there we day. With the check some things now on top of daily premium times, because we were supposed to be check 1 or 2 during the paper review, because now one of our backups or one of our partners or supports for inside of the newspaper arrangement. All right, so some of the headlines over the see there. Now for inside of they say missing governorship aspirant found dead in Enugu. This one now, it just give me concern. Why Enugu State again? Now you go remember, say the governorship or the senatorial Enugu East senatorial candidates for the Labour Party. You know, now so he died mysteriously. Actually, he was attacked, and then the side of the same Enugu again, governorship aspirant where they miss, they don't find them. Say he dead. You know, so I come to wonder what thing they happen for inside of Enugu State, and what thing they happen this apart from beyond Enugu State, political violence, political attacks. Now something when it be said we need to check. Politics not be do or die. Politics not be do or die. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This idea of going for opposition, I don't know. I know because I don't be police. I never do any investigation. I don't know exactly what thing happened, but if indeed say they're politically connected, then it calls for concern, it calls for worry. Say, okay, somebody to be an opposition or to run against somebody now at the risk of your life. Now very big concern. Now be that one. So now that one of the things that when I noticed for inside of Premium Times this morning, 11 minutes past 8 o'clock, 8:15, we'll go hear from our friends from Premium Times, and then at 8:30 we go hear from our friends from Street Project Foundation. Omo, this is real life, the radio drama. It go happen, you know, go on miss that one. So still on still, yes. So for inside of the matter. You can remember we've been talking earlier on about Jerry Springer. So yes, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. So now, Sudan crisis, Nigeria evacuees to start arriving today. 5,500 students expected. Say they go start today, arrive today. So, but today from the info, they say about 1,500 go enter today. All right, and then on top of the UTME, I believe by next week we will bring somebody more talk a little bit about JAMB and UTME. All right, about UTME. What did they talk about? They say JAMB to start releasing results soon. Then according to official, then they talk that one. So that one day there, and then yes, of course, yesterday Nigeria Army. We'll see the change of color, the color parade where occur President Muhammad Buhari with a full regalia. It been show face. That's a wide traffic joke for different parts of the country, different parts of the FCT that yesterday. You know, but interestingly, we thank God how everything take go. All right, so all of them day there. About 13 minutes past 8 o'clock. Make I go welcome my guest that they come back. This one, the super citizen at sunrise. Then they call me the chief priest on a good morning. And they come back.
Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this is your station. Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Do 14 minutes, in fact, because time made a wait for anybody. 15 minutes past 8 o'clock. Even as I talk with 14, it don't enter 15. Quickly, make we collect the message from Trust Fund. Then we'll come back. We will hear from the horse's mouth as it go. No touch them.
Thinking of retirement planning and wondering which PFA? Trust Fund Pensions Limited is the answer. Trust Fund Pensions, a leading pension fund administrator, has over 750,000 retirement savings accounts. Assets under management in excess of 675 billion naira and 46 branches and service centers nationwide. We leverage on technology and highly skilled professionals to deliver world-class asset management services which guarantee the safety and growth of pension funds. Our mission is to ensure that our pensioners live and enjoy qualitative and full lives. Trust Fund Pensions. You can trust us because trust is our foundation.
All right, they say trust us because trust now our foundation, and that's why we bring them come inside the studio. May they tell us more about trust, why we need to trust them, what thing we go trust them for, what thing we go gain if we decide to trust them. All of those things we will talk about them. We'll talk about our friends from the one and only renowned Trust Fund Pensions. I get Oga Iberi for inside of the building. Oga Iberi Amos, now in charge of contributions. Welcome again. Good to see you again this morning.
Good morning, Ezemmuo. I'm happy to see you.
Yes. Welcome. So quickly, we don't talk many things. So from the beginning of this week, after the holiday, we don't talk a lot of things about contribution, how did they invest the money, and then how some of the things that were involved, the challenges, where after they don't collect the money, things will be saying like challenges and how to overcome them to make sure, say, people, where they put their pension, where they contribute their money, they get the best value for their money. So we don't talk about all those ones. So today, we will just tie everything up for cellophane, for waterproof, drop them for the domot of our people this morning. So, quickly, make we just talk a little bit about Trust Fund, and then we'll go dive into the real matter quickly. For somebody who just join us, tell us briefly, what will be this Trust Fund Pension? What will be Trust Fund Pension?
Yes, Trust Fund Pension, one of the pension fund administrators, where Pencom give license. So then they do pension business.
Okay.
I be say when they collect money for pension, what they call contribution, when they invest them, they manage them until when the person go retire. If the person retire, then we go also begin to pay the person a pension. We would also give advice on pension matters to customers and anybody will get interest on pension.
Interesting advice. That's to help people, to advise anybody who want to know about pension. I will guide them. Say, see, do it like this, pay this money, you make this money. All right, interesting. Now, this contribution, where they talk about, will be your office. Now, dear, the whole process, make I just say, after the process don't start, at the first thing, people go contribute before they collect the money. Now, this contribution, now, dear, the benefit it starts from. Make we talk about contribution, which is with some of the loopholes or some of the challenges where they try to address so that customers will get the best from this matter?
Yes, like I've been talking all these days, they do two major things. Enrollment or registration, and then contribution management. For the enrollment, when we they register for pension, if our staff were there near you can register you for pension, now we they generate PIN with the technology and partnership with PENCOM. Then now we they everything where they that your where they about that your registration, your name, your date of birth, and everything. Now we they manage them. They our custody. Then when we can't give you PIN. We they also expect, say, you go carry that PIN, go give your employer. Say, I don't register with trust fund, though. And when you tell them, then the employer go begin they contribute for you. Then we get an account number where the employer they contribute. If you contribute, if you pay that money there, we go see them. And the employer would expect, say, as they pay the money, he go also they drop the schedule, we contain the name and the PIN of all employees or the staff within that company. Then when we see the money, see the schedule, we go now credit the account of those individuals where they pay that money for. Now there we go now begin to manage the money, they invest them. Because as they give us that money, you know they be that same money where they give us when they go collect them. If they give us 1 naira today, we could invest them. Then we go grow them.
All right, so this money now, so that they make and they swell up like Gary Jebuso, where them put water inside. But so you don't talk about, make we just round up what we don't talk this week. You don't touch some things now. In the next few minutes, make we just round everything up. The challenge is way to maximize contribution to make sure, say, now the best you make out of the whole process. Make you just tidy them up this morning for us quickly.
Good. Yeah. Now, we start with apathy on this pension contribution.
Yes.
Law say if you get employees or people where they work for you, where reach 3, you're supposed to register them for pension.
PSA, yes.
Now, if you can't get that employer code from PENCOM, it's expected that you go calculate their money. I say employer go get one part, employee go get one part. Then I go contribute to begin the manage. So with the talks, they make employers know they run from this responsibility because if they help your staff, they motivate them. It will help them also get something where we say they go hold hand when they retire.
When they retire.
Good. Now, the next time we say, you will be employee. When you register for pension with that PIN where we go give you, not just keep them for house. Carry that PIN, go give your employer. Say, I don't register with trust fund though. And the employer now, as you give them that PIN, give them the name of the PFA too, where be trust fund pensions. Because if you not tell them all these things now, if you carry trust fund PIN, go put for a schedule where they go for another PFA. So if you give them the PIN, tell them it's not a trust fund. Meanwhile, we'll go give you certificate of registration where your name and everything, even the PIN, go there. So now for you to make photocopy, go give your employer so that mistake no go there when they put them for schedule. Then another area.
Okay.
When employee don't do this one now, he don't enter for the contribution part proper. Now, that responsibility we don't do the domots of the employer now. One of them, as we talk about this, right, the challenges be say issue of under remittance. What in be under remittance? The amount where they for schedule where you prepare can't they higher than the amount where you go pay for bank. Like I talked that day, if schedule na 10,000, amount where you go pay for bank, make it be the same 10,000. Because if schedule na 10,000, you go pay 9,000, you no go enter.
And you go delay on what should they do?
He go delay, and that interest was supposed to start.
He no go enter.
He no go enter. He go enter, but a small one now he go enter. But now that big one now they want make it enter for the employees. So this issue of under remittance, as you they check the amount on the schedule, check the amount where they pay for bank, may them be the same thing. Now another one na PIN. If you put somebody's name for that schedule and PIN no day, no keep quiet. Ask the person say which PFA they use. You don't register for pension. If he say yes, oh yeah, give me your PIN. If na trust fund PIN, just put on there. Put his name and the amount. So that if he come, we'll go credit him. This PIN they like account number.
Yeah.
So now one person, one PIN. If you not put that pin there and the money come to us, not be say the money go lost or we no go live and like that. We go still credit and bet it go take a little time. May we check to find out say whether this person don't register with us. Because if he never register, we go still go meet him say, he never register, but your money don't come. We register the person and credit that account. Then another thing be say some pension desk officers that they carry Mr. A pin, go give Mr. B pin. Now, if you do that, now what do they call pin and name mismatch? So if you check, then we could say ask for that certificate. Confirm say pin where you get for Mr. A, now for Mr. A. Pin where Mr. B give you, now for Mr. B. So that we no go delay as we check whether na correct pin or no be correct pin. Now another thing again be say law say after 7 days where you don't pay salary, make you prepare their pension, go pay. Some employers they delay, and as they delay, now the interest where go come to these employees, they day small. So one, as you pay salary, quick compute the pension contribution, then go pay into our account so that we too go credit. Now some people too, they say if they prepare schedule, they no go put the period where that schedule be. Because pension now every month you go to pay them the pension contribution. Yeah. So if now for January put there contribution for January 2023. If now for this April where we day or for March we don't pass, you put a contribution so that when we see and we go no say now this month will they credit, it go help. Another one now some people they go bank go pay money, they no go send schedule for us. You know say if you pay this money, it belong to all your employees. We don't know who will go credit if we no see schedule. So if you pay for bank, I beg quick send us the schedule so that we go use that schedule. Go credit the accounts.
Interesting. All of these things we don't break down so now. Very, very interesting. Now, but two things we could do for us. You could tell us one of the people could say unique selling points. All right, why we need to do business with trust fund pensions. Why trust fund pension would be the preferred PFA of the people. You could tell us, and then you could tell us where we go find all of our contact details, social media handles quickly. But then, look, we start. Why trust fund pensions?
Okay, say for us in trust fund, we they use technology to the latest. Now, make we start with registration. If you want to register for PIN, for pension, not be say you go fill form, you go wait 2 days or even 24 hours. No. If you fill form today, you go get your PIN. You get what they call instant PIN generation. As we there with you there now, with our system, we go generate your PIN. So that if we get that your PIN, you go carry and quick go give your employer. May they start to contribute for you. Then the second one, our return on investment. Our return on investment, they're very, very good. Now, I say if you give us money, we know they keep on like that too. Would they make sure say we invest them so that ₦1 we give us today, tomorrow it going to increase until you retire. Then another one, access. What would they talk say? You go reach us for customer service. Even if you no visit our office, then you get what they call TIVA.
Yes.
One number what they call TIVA. If you get access to this TIVA, you go do almost everything on your own. Even if you don't want to come to our office, from your office, from your home, you can do all these things. Now, another thing we say for trust fund, every state where you go, we did there. But make I talk one thing about this TIVA.
Yes.
If this TIVA, if you I go still, I don't know whether make I just call the number.
No, just call the number. Tell us about and then call the number. Make people get the number.
The number where you go take for this TIVA now 090.
Yes.
700-88-008.
Interesting. You go need to call them again.
Yes.
Somebody if he just they try draw in pattern or in password.
Yes. For this TIVA number now 090-700-88-008. So he go save this number for phone where you take register with us. So no be another phone. If now let's say one network, let's say MTN, now you take register with us. Now that number you go take you go save them.
So this TIVA now for existing customers.
Existing customers.
Good.
As you register with us, that number where you take register with us,
okay,
you save them there. Just go there, go to WhatsApp or Telegram. Just type hi, then it will give you all the information.
Options.
All those options. If you want to get your PIN, if you want to check your balance, if you want to know our branch, where we do everything they there. Then another thing where you go take enter trust fund, be say, you see, benefit payment, we know they waste time. When person retire, salary don't stop. So now make you begin to collect your pension immediately. So we know they waste time. And to help our customers, what would they do? Be say, like 6 months before you go retire, we go come call you, we go come your office, say, make we check whether all the information we give us, all your documentation, they okay. As we correct them that 6 months to your retirement, now to make sure, say, when you retire, you no go waste time, we go begin pay you pension.
Your pension. Yes. Wow, interesting. A lot of benefits, a lot of reasons to do business with trust fund pension. Now, quickly, tell us, because we don't get so much time. So we're on a day for social media. In the next 1 minute, because of time, we're on a day for social media very quickly.
Yes, for social media, we do Instagram, we do Twitter, we do Facebook, we do LinkedIn. And to reach us there, you just go to Trust Fund PLTD.
At Trust Fund PLTD.
Yes.
For all the platforms, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook.
Yes.
Interested. Now call that. You get number where somebody where they hear, we no be Tiva.
Yes.
Somebody where they hear, we just want call you now. Which number we go call quickly before we come out?
Yes, thank you. That Tiva number no before call. I go give you the one where you go call now. The one for call now 070.
Okay.
087.
All right.
87. 83 863.
Okay, make me hear them again.
070 087 878 3863.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Berry, for your time this morning. In the next 10 seconds, last word we go tell our people before we come out, sign out for this matter.
Yes, say you don't we'll begin to talk about these challenges where the pension contribution. As these challenges there for us in trust fund, they no really be challenges because we get the way where they take resolve them quick. So if you never register for pension, trust fund are the place to be. Because like I talk all these things, a place where we say your money go to grow. Place where we say if you retire, you no go waste time, we go begin pay you. Place where we say anywhere where you go for Nigeria, you go see us. Not be say you go to say where their branch they where you no go see anybody. So we they encourage people, make sure say your employer they contribute for you, and we our responsibility now to make sure say we credit and grow that money. And anything where you need from us, like all this phone number where I don't call.
Yes.
And social media handle, you get reach us there.
All right. Thank you so much, Berry Amos, for your time. We believe so we'll still hear more from Trust Fund Pension. Even if we don't hear from you, we'll still hear from Trust Fund Pension. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
About this matter. All right, to Don't Touch Your Radio, make we hear the final message from Trust Fund Pension. Then we'll go chop ahead. Omo, this is real life. They come up shortly. No touch them.
Thinking of retirement planning and wondering which PFA? Trust Fund Pensions Limited is the answer. Trust Fund Pensions, a leading pension fund administrator, has over 750,000 retirement savings accounts, assets under management in excess of 675 billion naira, and 46 branches and service centers nationwide. We leverage on technology and highly skilled professionals to deliver world-class asset management services, which guarantee the safety and growth of pension funds. Our mission is to ensure that our pensioners live and enjoy qualitative and full lives. Trust Fund Pensions. You can trust us because trust is our foundation.
Talk to us on 93.